Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Elimination Chamber. What a freaking pay-per-view. It started out slow, but in the end, it caught up and turned out to be a great show. Now I'm actually looking forward to WWE Fastlane on March 5th because I want to know if Monday Night Raw can top that. Every time I ask that question, Monday Night Raw never tops SmackDown's show, but we'll see. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to Goldberg versus Kevin Owens for that Universal Championship. Don't judge me. You're probably thinking, why? It's going to be a squash match. So be it. So be it. Goldberg throws the most awkward-looking clotheslines I could ever see, alright? But in the end, Elimination Chamber, what a show. Look, I'm going to start from the top all the way to the bottom. Bray Wyatt, after 4 long years of trying, scratching, clawing, garbage after garbage, crap after crap, Bray Wyatt is finally the WWE World Champion. Bray Wyatt is the WWE Champion, and he's going to WrestleMania to fight Randy Orton. I have never been so happy. This is the second time WWE has actually chosen someone to win that everybody kept choosing. Everybody kept choosing Wyatt to win this match. He won. Everybody kept choosing Randy Orton. He won to win the Royal Rumble. So now we get to see it. WrestleMania 33 main event. This is going to be awesome. Elimination Chamber match itself was phenomenal. I enjoyed everything. And plus, I love the structure, the way how it looks. I'm like, ooh, it looks so good with the LED blue lighting and the WWE logo on top. It's like a modified Hell in the Cell. It looks different. It's like square in a way. It's Hell in the Cell's cousin, basically. You know, the way how it looks, it just looks good, and I love it. Right? Ambrose did some crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit happened. Cena and AJ climbing on the freaking side of the chamber. Cena dropping high. Like, you know, Bray Wyatt chopping Dean Ambrose down. AJ Styles getting his head smashed onto the glass and whatnot. It was just crazy. And the highlights of the matches were Baron Corbin. He getting eliminated was kind of sad in my eyes. I mean, he was there, he did some work, but in the end, I mean, freaking Miz was the last one to come out. The Miz was looking scared. Baron Corbin was ready for Miz, and then Ambrose rolled him up and then able to pin him and get the win. And then after that, Miz came in after Baron Corbin beats up Dean Ambrose. I can see a Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin feud. I can. That'd be cool, actually. Baron Corbin, man, attacking Ambrose left and right, and then Miz comes in, gets the win, steals the win for Ambrose, just pins him, and that's it for Ambrose. Miz standing there. Miz throws the most awkward-looking Daniel Bryan-esque kicks I ever seen. I mean, I thought Brie Bella was awful, but Miz does it worse. Oh my god! I mean, the way he kicks, he does so light. Like, it looks like he's coming at you like a freight train, but then when he hits you, it's like it's soft. It's like you're about to throw a nasty punch, but then you just tapped him. Like it's light. It looks bad, and he really. I know he's just doing it to taunt Daniel Bryan. He needs to stop doing that, in my eyes. I mean, it just doesn't look good on his part. Everything he does looks so awkward when it comes to like mimicking someone's move. It looks so bad. Like, I remember when he did the people's elbow on John Cena back in 2011. It was so awful. You have no idea. Like it's like that, you know. He really needs to stop doing those. I hope, I don't know. if Bryan comes back to wrestle, let him do, come back 20-second match, shut the Miz up and all that crap. I would take that. Like, Miz trying to do what Daniel Bryan did at WrestleMania 28, goes for a kiss on his wife, and then after that, hit him on a running knee, 1, 2, 3. It would be like what? At least, like 15 seconds right there? Think about that. Like, Maurice get on the apron, kisses Miz. Miz turns right into the running knee by Bryan. 1, 2, 3. That's all I want. I don't ask for a 20-minute classic. All I want to see is Daniel Bryan in the ring again. I don't care if it's 20 seconds. Do it. That's what I want to see. But anyways, in the end, Miz was being cocky, and then after Cena come with the attitude adjuster, got him 1, 2, 3. Miz got eliminated. We're down to 3. Wyatt and AJ and Cena. Cena was doing some moves, saying hey, he's going to go to WrestleMania. It's all about WrestleMania. Cena going up top of the pod and doing a crossbody. A man legit said, "Don't kill yourself, Cena." That was funny to me. So, Cena jumps off at a crossbody. Cena tried to go for the AA on Wyatt, but Wyatt caught him into a Sister Abigail and pins him 1, 2, 3. When he pinned Cena, I did a reaction. Reaction will be coming up after this review, or maybe before that. If it's before, then the link should be in the description. Check it. I might even put a link in the comments for all I know. If not, then after the review, then when it's up, I'll tweet it, and then you guys can go look at it there. Yeah. So when he pinned Cena, I lost my shit. I legit went crazy, and I'm like, we're down to 2. It's AJ and Wyatt. Highly critical for both men at that point. And then Styles tried to go for the phenomenal form, but Wyatt caught him. Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. After 4 long years, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't a Bray Wyatt fan to begin with. To start off, like when he came in, I was immediately a fan. No, when I wanted to know who he was. I wanted to know what he's all about. And I figured out very easily, he's one of those guys that's against the propaganda that's going on around the world and all that crap and all what the media's trying to feed to everyone, right? That's who he was. I understand it very quickly who he was. And then when he targeted Daniel Bryan, I mean, he started off beating up Kane, and then he go to Daniel Bryan and Punk, and then later on would go to Cena. When he went to Cena, that was his downfall. And then ever since then, going after Jericho and getting beat up by Cena for Cena to look strong, heading into his match against Brock Lesnar, heading into Night of Champions that year. And then Wyatt coming back on TV, beating up Dean Ambrose, costing Ambrose his match against Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. And then going all the way to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania, losing to The Undertaker. Barely see Wyatt on TV, feuding with Roman Reigns at Battleground, heading into Hell in a Cell. And then Wyatt was feuding with The Undertaker again, with the Wyatt family. And then later on, Bray Wyatt would get buried by Cena and Rock at WrestleMania last year. And then coming all the way to TLC when Randy Orton joined. Around that time when Randy Orton joined the Wyatt family, it was October. Randy Orton joined the Wyatt family, and ever since then, Bray Wyatt has been at the top level on Smackdown. Bray Wyatt became tag team champion, was the sole survivors, the final two survivors in the Survivor Series match at Survivor Series. Then won tag team titles at TLC. Yeah, he may have lost the tag titles 1 month later to American Alpha, but at the same time, Bray Wyatt was a champion that year. Bray Wyatt was a champion at the time, and then now look at him. Not only he's a former tag team champion, now he's the WWE champion, the main championship of this business, the most prestigious title in sports and entertainment, bro. Bray Wyatt has worked his ass off from the beginning, trying to make a name for himself, to making a name for himself, but then being a joke at the same time, all the way to becoming the champion of World Wrestling Entertainment. I can sit here and say, I watched him go high and go down low. But now, we're all in the era of Wyatt. It's Wyatt-Mania now. So the fear of Cena and Orton will not happen. It will now be Orton, Wyatt. Now, all we have to do is wait and see who's going to strike and who's going to turn on who in the following weeks. That's what we got to wait for. But everything else on the card, I mean, we started off with Mickie James and Becky Lynch. I was shocked that Becky Lynch won. Becky Lynch winning the match, pinning Mickie James and getting the win. I was shocked. I thought Mickie James would get it. I mean, she lost at the Rumble. Maybe she could have got a win tonight, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see what will happen later on. Then we had Kalisto and Cruz taking on Ziggler. Ziggler beating up Kalisto before the match even began. Dolph Ziggler just beating up Kalisto week after week and doing it again tonight. And then Cruz getting the pinfall victory. Thank you, WWE. You heard my prayer. You heard my call. You heard me. Because I said I want Cruz to get the pinfall if they're going to win, and they did. So, yeah. And then after that, we had the tag team turmoil. Breezango and Heath Slater and Rhino set up the match. And in the end, it was Alpha and the Ascension. Usos beat up Alphas, right? Now, I thought the Vaudevillains were going to get the worst time ever. I thought they're going to be out there for like seconds to a minute, but they're out there for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And in the end, Alpha was able to retain the tag team titles. I mean, I was hoping, I actually on Twitter, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go with the Ascension now, because the Usos beat the fuck out of the American Alpha. So then I'm like, okay, it's going to be the Ascension, because they got to win on Smackdown. Imagine, if they win tonight, it's going to be lit, I swear. But they look like chumps tonight. I mean, Alpha is just coming out with the Grand Amplitude and just pinned them 1, 2, 3. I'm like, I'll be damned if you lose like that. I mean, they got attacked, they got their ass whooped, and you still lose? Come on, man. But I mean, I'm not mad that they lost. I'm not mad that Alpha was the one that retained the titles or obtained the titles, but in the end, I don't approve how they lost. They shouldn't use the Usos to beat up Alpha unless they're going to start a feud coming into WrestleMania in the next 6 weeks. But we'll see. We will see. I just don't like the fact how the Ascension, who I actually pushed in my universe, so I did what WWE can never do. I pushed the Ascension on SmackDown, and I made them go to WrestleMania. And they competed for tag team titles. Go check it out on WWE 2K16. I swear, man. I did things that WWE never did. I swear. So yeah, man. Besides that, just promoting my own shit. But yeah, it's true. I done things that they will never do. I made Sting the WWE champion, held the title for a long time, from beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania all the way to losing the title to Dean Ambrose, gaining it back at Unforgiven in a Hell in a Cell match, then losing the title to Stone Cold Steve. I did things that they can't do or they won't do, you know? So yeah. If you want to check, if you're interested, check out my universe phone. And then if you're new, subscribe. Click the notification button down below. Just saying. Monday Night Raw Universe will be out tomorrow. 1 hour special, 1 hour 17-minute special episode of Monday Night Raw, the go home show of WWE Battleground, a Monday Night Raw exclusive pay-per-view. Just saying. Coming out next Sunday, live pay-per-view. Yeah. So we have Nikki Bella taking on Natalya. The match was it did not exceed my expectations. I thought they were gonna go have a brawl, but then Natalya did a "You Can't See Me" slaps Nikki Bella, then slaps on a side headlock. I'm like, I'd rather have you guys just brawl it out like an Ambrose and Rollins would, you know? Like, I would rather have that, but they did the wrestling way. So, and then the match ends in a freaking double count out. I'm like, come on, that's just weak. But if it's gonna continue, then sure, why not? Let's see. Hopefully they'll end it on SmackDown. If not, maybe a big match at WrestleMania, or they'll be involved with another match I'm about to review. The Women's Championship. My girl Naomi got the win. Naomi, who I thought was the shining star out of the Funkadactyls, bro. When I first saw Naomi, it was in NXT when it was a joke back in 2010. And when I see her doing some shit I never seen anyone do, I'm like, this girl, if I don't see her in WWE, there's something wrong. And then she became a Funkadactyl. I'm like, okay. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. And then as the years going on, she went to go on and wrestle, and then she was about to get that championship push, but then she got injured, which kind of dethroned her a little bit. But then it kind of kept going. She had that one championship match against Paige at Money in the Bank, and then she went to a feud with Cameron that time. And ever since then, I'm like, Naomi, she really, really, really deserves a championship. Naomi beat the champion in 2015, but then, you know, Paige gets a rematch, or Paige gets involved, and Naomi just got pissed. She turned heel, and then she turns face again, and now look at her, she's champion. Now, yes, I may disagree with a lot, you know, or agree with a lot of people saying how, you know, Alexa Bliss only had the title for like 2 months, and a 2-month reign ain't good. I get that, you know. This is just me. It's just, I mean, I just want to see Naomi go down that ramp at WrestleMania with that championship, but maybe not. Alexa Bliss keep talking about her rematch and talking smack, so we'll wait and see. So Naomi walks out the top with the championship. I was shocked, and she deserves it, and I'm happy for her. I went crazy on Twitter. Simple as that. Orton versus Harper. Good God. Orton versus Harper was a clinic. Was a brutal match. In the end, Randy Orton blocks the discus clothesline, and Orton caught him with an RKO. It was a phenomenal match. This was probably Randy Orton's best match of the year so far. You know, but we'll wait and see. WrestleMania is only 7 weeks away, so... To wrap up this pay-per-view, I give it a 9 out of 10 in my eyes. This show was a great show. Let's see how Raw's gonna top that on Fastlane. But yeah, that is Elimination Chamber review. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys can, leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. I legit went over this match card over the top of my head. I did not use any wrestling articles or websites to help me out. I did this on my own. I feel accomplished. If you guys can, leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, Monday Night Raw Universe Mode episode will be out tomorrow, and reaction should be out before or after this video. Thank you for watching, and I'm out, later.